Hi everyone, my name is doesn't matter actually. What matters more is the topic that I'm going to discuss about today. As you probably might be thinking by the title of the video, what is this all about? Well, you'll find that out in the next couple of moments. But aren't you thinking, who am I and why am I doing all of this? Well, I'm just a regular guy, a common man just like you, who wants to share his thoughts about a certain matter. But why am I doing all of this? Well, as an individual, I feel it's important on my part to just go out there and express myself, just like the thousands of you who share your views and opinions on various different things on different social media platforms these days. So allow me to share my thoughts with you all. So I'm going to talk about women today. Yes, women. I'd like to ask all the men out there, what comes to your mind when you hear the word woman? What do you start thinking when you see a woman? Now we all know what, why and who a woman is, but I'm still gonna go ahead and define who a woman is because it's important. Why? Because I'm a man, you see, and one of the ways which defines a man is how he defines a woman. A woman is the most beautiful being on our planet. A woman is the one who completes our human race. A woman is a mother, a wife, a daughter, a sister, a friend, or even a girlfriend for some cases for teenagers. But have you ever imagined what a woman goes through all her life while trying to serve us through the different roles that she plays? Have you ever imagined what a woman's job is in our lives? Now, holding the thought and in context to those two questions, who do you think is the most important woman in your life? Well, unarguably, the answer should be our mother. And I'm sorry if someone differs by this view, then it's a bit sad because it is a mother who has the highest degree of importance, who has the highest value amongst all the other roles that she plays being a woman in our life. As you watch me speak right now, most of you will agree that our mothers right now at this point, at this moment, will be doing that one part, that one bit that will make the smallest or the largest of difference in our lives. She might be cooking or preparing to get something for you or maybe help you with the household chore or anything else. Working round the clock, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 4 weeks a month, 12 months a year. Yeah, I know how a calendar works. But working all this while without a break, without a holiday vacation, without asking for anything, it is just unbelievable the amount of work that they do throughout their lives for us. Imagine yourself doing a duty like this for someone or something without a selfish motive or without getting anything. Why would you do it in the first place? And even if you did, what would you do it for? Money, of course. Isn't that the first thing that comes to our mind? Payment, salary, pay grade, isn't that all that we care about? Coming back to the point, these were just the aspects of a mother. Now you see, a mother is most definitely a wife to someone. A wife is definitely someone's daughter that has married. Now a daughter might or might not be a sister to a sibling. And well, if you keep all of these traits aside, a woman in general can always be a friend to anyone and everyone. So the point is, the responsibilities of a woman just keep climbing the ladder depending on the number of relations, the number of bonds that she shares with people around her in her life. And now I come to the point why I've chosen to speak on all of this is because on the 8th of March every year worldwide, this day is dedicated towards honoring and awarding all the women around the world for just their presence in our lives and many other things. And by honors and awards, it doesn't mean giving a woman or a group of them a silver or a gold-coated trophy to make them happy, but just by paying due respect to all the women around the world for the tremendous success that they've achieved and the milestones that they've crossed in maybe their social, economic, or even political life. Needless to give examples. 8th of March is what I'm talking about. But what is this day called, aren't you thinking? Oh, of course, it's about women, so it should be Women's National Day or International Women's Day or something like that. Yes, you're right. International Women's Day is what it's called. But do you know what it is actually called? It's originally called the International Women's Working Day. Yes, you heard that right. You can Google it down. International Women's Working Day. Work? International Women's Working Day? I mean, women work? And there's a day in celebration of all of this. And what about the work that all the men do around the world? This is astonishing, right? Dear people, women do work. In spite of all the work that they do in our life, trying to serve us, trying to make a difference in our life, trying to bring a change, women still have the capacity to go out there and earn. Whether they do it for the world or even to support their family or even for themselves out of their own interest or need, women do possess the power to go out there and work. Because women have so much more potential and capability than what we can even think of. And we cannot even fathom about all the stresses that a woman goes through all her life. So even after all of this, don't you think we should respect a woman? And I'm not talking about the women in our lives, our family members, close ones or loved ones whom we do love and respect. But generally, any woman around the world. Don't you think we must respect all the women? Ask yourself this question. Do you respect a woman? Do you hold the door for a woman? Or do you allow for a woman to pass by first, before yourself? Do you lower your gaze when a woman passes by? Or even when she enters the lift with you all? Do you pull out a chair for a woman? Or even wait till she's seated herself? Do you offer a helping hand to a woman? If you see one in need, have you ever offered any kind of these forms of paying respect to a woman? Dear people, it is high time that we give to a woman what she rightfully deserves, respect. I urge all of you that we start viewing women with a much broader perspective than what we do today. And these are just the least of the things that we can do to bring a smile, make a woman feel better about herself. So I have this idea of telling something to all the women around the world that might just bring a change and put a smile on their face. I have 3 words that if and when you go and tell a woman, you'll be surprised to see their reactions. And I'm not talking about those blatantly obvious 3 words that if and when you go and tell a woman brings the biggest of change in situations. I'm talking about these 3 words. I owe you. Yes. If you go and tell I owe you to generally any woman around the world, firstly, you will be shocked to see a woman labeling you a weirdo, but then she might ask you, what do you owe me? Why are you saying this? And that is the best part when you can answer them. Respect is what you should answer if they ask what you owe them. Simply because you're a woman, thank you is what you should say if they ask why you owe it to them. I urge all of you that we do something like this to bring a change in our society, not only on this day, but for days and years and generations ahead to come. Dear people, I plead all of you that you go and try telling these 3 words to any woman around the world, and you will realize what it feels like to give and get back respect. This will be all, people. I'd request you all that if all of this moved you by the slightest of emotions, I'd request you again to share this forward. And by sharing, I don't mean to share the link of this video, but to show it to people around you who you love and who you care about and who you think will care about the others. Thank you.